Hello friend, welcome back. How to generate XPath for cross-origin iframe elements. It's very simple. Now SelectorsHub supports cross-origin iframe elements as well. Like if you go to any page, as usual, whatever you were doing, that the same way you have to generate. Just inspect the element and SelectorsHub will automatically let you know that element is inside cross-origin iframe, and it will generate the XPath and everything. Like for an example, here on this page, SelectorsHub practice page, you have this Google form, which is basically for sure a cross-origin iframe here, because this is coming from Google and this website is google.com, selectorsub.com. Okay, only thing which you have to keep in mind when you want to generate XPath for cross origin elements, cross origin iframe elements, then you have to click on the SelectorsHub logo here and open SelectorsHub in sidebar. Don't open SelectorsHub in DevTools. Like generally you might be open SelectorsHub here in SelectorsHub DevTools panel, right? So you don't have to open SelectorsHub here if you want to generate XPath for cross origin iframe elements, because here it doesn't support for cross origin. You will have to open by clicking on the logo here as a side panel. Now you use SelectorsHub inspector here and hover on any elements. You see that it is also letting you know in the red color the element is inside cross origin iframe here. And then if you click on inspect, it will generate the XPath for that particular element as well as for the iframe. So now you can inspect any element which is inside cross origin iframe and it will generate everything for you. This becomes very easy. Same like if you are using the pro version, you open it and inspect the element and it will generate everything. So it's very easy and handy. You can generate like this. In some situation, if you're not able to inspect the cross origin iframe element with the SelectorsHub inspector, there is another workaround. What you can do here, just right click, inspect this iframe element, scroll on up on the DOM and go to that iframe thing here, and you see that there will be source URL. So you can, what you can do, you copy this source URL and open here it into the new tab, and then you can either you open SelectorsHub here this way, or you in the DevTools, and you can inspect any element to generate XPath for them. You just have to, like, you might have to just write XPath for the iframe element, which you can always inspect from here, and SelectorsHub will always generate the XPath for that. Like this, you inspect this iframe thing, or like you just close this, open DevTools here, inspect this. So you select this iframe tag here and open SelectorsHub. It will generate XPath for that iframe element. So you can use this XPath to switch inside iframe or for iframe. And then here you can inspect all the elements which are inside iframe. So this becomes very easy. Like if you ever got the source URL of your iframe, then you can just simply keep inspecting elements and it will be like a normal page. And yeah, for iframe you can get the XPath from here, or otherwise, like if you are able to inspect, I'm sure like in 99% of the cases this SelectorsHub inspector will work and you will be able to inspect the cross origin iframe elements. So you just have to keep in mind, whenever you are inspecting any element which is inside cross origin iframe, make sure you open SelectorsHub by clicking on the logo, and that way you will be able to generate XPath for cross origin iframe elements as well. So yes, SelectorsHub supports each kind of iframe now, and if any element which is inside a normal iframe, standard iframe, that those will work always, like whether you open SelectorsHub here on side panel or you open SelectorsHub here in DevTools, both are same. Only in case of cross origin iframe we recommend to open selector. You will have to open SelectorsHub here in side panel. Otherwise both are same, like everything, all the features are there whether you open it here or you open in DevTools. But always, like, this is more handy. You just click on the logo and easily you can get the access of SelectorsHub. You can switch to any tab and you have the access of SelectorsHub, so you don't have to like open DevTools in each and every tab. So that is another advantage. So you always use SelectorsHub here this way, just by clicking on the logo. So this is how you can generate the XPath for cross origin iframe elements. Just click on the SelectorsHub logo, inspect the element, and it will generate. As simple as it is. Same both in the pro version and the free version. Thank you so much. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also check out these awesome informative videos and keep watching more videos on SelectorsHub channel. Thank you.